Okay, so this video is going to be about the infamous "I never knew you, depart from me." So, right here, Christ says that not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. So right now, like he's talking about like Christians in this moment, because like he's talking about people that exactly know who he is. So, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. So now we see that you have to do something. Like there's no like believing or anything. Like you have to do something. So what's the will of his Father? The Bible will answer that. So right here it says, let us, Solomon says in his book of Ecclesiastes, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So right here, we now see that's the will of God. Oh, in that next verse, they're gonna say, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name have done many for wonderful works. So it's talking about like people who are actually like doing stuff and like actually moving too. And it says, then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. So you see in these other translations, it means lawlessness, not keeping God's laws. Oh, we see righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. So we can see, he that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So you can see, like the laws of Moses are not in you. So you can't know Christ if you're not keeping the laws, like the commandments. And if you don't know Christ, then he obviously does not know you, and he's going to deny you on Judgment Day. We can see God only loves them that love him, and those that seek him shall find him. So, how do you love God? It says right here, 1 John 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. So that's the answer right here. And then in the last book, and like the last chapter, it says, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter into fruit, and may enter in through the gates into the city. So it says clearly right here that people who make it into heaven are the ones that keep his commandments. But outside are all like the lawless people. It's like all the sinners. Because right here, in this verse it says right here, he that committeth sin is of the devil, for the devil sinned from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of God was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil. So right here it says that if you're just constantly sinning, you belong to the devil. And if you belong to the devil, you'll end up where he is, obviously. Oh, shit. So right, it says like God himself says this, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. So like for most people on the planet Earth, God's not even listening to them, and it's just like annoying to him. So you see right here, to enter heaven, like you must keep his commandments. Like, you must do it. Like, you must. Because that's what works are. Like, works of faith are keep his commandments. Because if you keep his commandments, that means you know there's something at the end for you. So, you know, that's it. And that's Matthew 7, verse 21 to 23 explains.